Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. You gotta pump it up. You gotta pump it up. Gotta pump it up a little more. Get the party going on the dance floor. It's time. It's Manchester United in the quarter-final. And it's all going well. It's all going very, very well at the moment. Lingard has just scored to make it 2-0 to West Ham against Arsenal. What the fuck's going on? Well, there's a goal here. There's a goal here. What's going on? There's a bloody goal gone in. Oh, don't tell me it's Fred. Don't tell me it's anything to do with bloody Fred. It's Iheanacho as well. Oh my God. Things are really bad if he's scoring. What's going on here? It's bloody Fred. Right said Fred. What the bloody hell? Jesus Christ. What is going on? It's Maguire. Maguire passes it into Fred. Terrible first. Oh, for God's sake. He can't put... I mean, tell you what, it's a shit pass by Harry Maguire. It's a stupid pass by Harry Maguire. I've got to say, Maguire's pass is ridiculously dangerous, but there's still no excuse for Fred to do that. I tell you what, the Foxes are winning 1-0, and the chickens have been eaten here. And chickens is the right word, because that is cowardly defending by Manchester United. Why is Harry Maguire passing it into Fred with his back to goal and 3 Leicester players behind him? That first touch is like a bloody trampoline. And he passes it to... just shit. Absolutely crap. Terrible defending by Manchester United. Well, it's not even defending. This is exactly what we were just talking about. This inability to move the ball out. We don't know how to move the ball out from back to front. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Maguire should never pass that ball to Fred. And how Fred passes it to Iheanacho. I mean, he must be bloody colourblind. Who does he think he's passing to? Oh, I thought it was Matic. Yeah, because he's wearing a bloody red shirt and he's 6'5". Bloody joke. Absolutely joke. Aaron Wan-Bissaka free, by the way, to pass to. It's a press, says SK. Look, it's totally on Fred. I don't think some people's brains can register what I'm trying to talk about because we might go a little bit deeper into why a goal happened, but it's 100% on Fred. If I get that ball, if Carrick gets that ball, if you get that ball, you don't pass it to Iheanacho. That's why the goal is scored. But I still question why Harry Maguire, who's got nobody on him, passes the ball to Fred, who's got his back to a defender, a Leicester player. It's a hospital pass. That is a hospital pass. It's a. What's Fred meant to do with that? I mean, there's a million things he could have done, but there's not a lot he can do in relation to Maguire was facing the way we need to play. Don't ever give the ball to somebody who's not facing the way you need to play. Ollie wants us to pass from the back. Thanks, Mark Legend, says Tabrez. Story that my school teacher told me, and I don't know whether it's true or not, but she said, I got in trouble at school once because I went like that. I was at primary school. I went like that. I did that. And she saw me. She said, come in. And then after the school break, wait a minute. Oh, Martial goes down. It's not a penalty. So I did that to somebody in the playground. She saw it. And then in the afternoon, in front of everyone, she said, that is totally unacceptable to do that to somebody. I was only about 9. And I was like, well, I don't even know what it means, lying. And she went, well, it's a very rude thing. And somebody put their hand up and went, miss, it means F off. And she went, well, that's very rude as well. It doesn't mean that. It's a goal. Mason Greenwood, 1-1. Get in. Manchester United back in it. Back in it. Probably not really. We've not done anything in this game, but we're back in it. 1-1. Greenwood reacts. Leicester a little bit slow, but that's what he can do. Get in there, Mason. Get in there. Mason Greenwood, 1-1 Manchester United. We needed that. We bloody well needed that. Get Bruno on for Fred, says Ryan FTW. Well, it's Tellez down the left-hand side. Nice little ball into Pogba. Pogba's cross. Donny lets it go. And it's Greenwood with the goal. I mean, it's not much of a cross from Pogba. It sort of deflects across, but it's Donny's lovely little, what do you call it? Nutmeg by Donny, who leaves it for Greenwood. Intelligent. And a lovely goal by Greenwood. Get in. I was just waiting. You always wait there for offsides, don't you? Manchester United back in. Carrick's happy. Ollie's happy. We're back in the cup. Gunwood, says players who can play tiki-taka football. We take so many touches on it. Look at Matic. Where is he going to go? Oh, for fucking hell's sake. That midfield pivot. It can be Matic and Fred. It can be Fred and McTominay. It can be McTominay and Matic. It can be the Chuckle brothers. Well, it can't. Unfortunately, one of them has passed away. It could be 2 bags of cement. They are absolutely the problem with this team. We saw it against West Ham last week. We saw it against Milan in the week. We've seen it again today. They are absolutely the problem in that team. They take too many touches. They can't pass. They lose it when they dribble. And people just, all we ever do is moan about it. But think about how many tackles, think about how many opportunities we waste when Matic and Fred get the ball if they actually could move it. Like, look at Matic there. He's going forward. He passes it to a Leicester player. If that goes to Pogba, it maybe goes to Van der Beek. It maybe goes to Greenwood. We get further up the pitch. I don't know whether people get this. It'd be amazing if the BBC do at half time. But we see this all the time at United. If the ball breaks down with Fred and Matic, it can never go to Pogba or Van der Beek. And then better than us, Tielemans, fucking hell, useless! Absolutely useless! That is one of the worst goals I've ever seen. That midfield and that defence, Magaluf and bloody Matt Fred, useless. Absolutely useless. That is a joke. That midfield is out of its depth, like a bloody hobbit wearing Timberlands in the deep end of a swimming pool. Useless. Social distancing. I tell you what, Boris Johnson would have a go at them for this, because it's much bigger than 2 metres. I mean, I don't think Henderson should get beat, but it's just a simple 1-2. Matic, retire. Retire Matic. And what are the centre-backs doing? It's just a 1-2. A midfielder plays a 1-2 from his own half. That should never go in. That should never go in. Henderson should save it, but to be honest with you, I don't really blame Henderson too much. It's the 1-2 from the midfield. It's just terrible defending. That is like me. Where's my bloody card? That's like me from the defence. I'll get the defence with my 88 dribbling from CDM. I'll play a 1-2 off the centre-back and just pass it in. That's one of the worst goals I've seen us concede this season, because it's absolutely nothing. There's nothing to that goal. It's just a CDM playing a 1-2 with his striker, running forward and shooting. It's like we've got no defence. It's like Casper the Ghost defending. It's like a bloody... It's just like Tielemans has gone, I'm going to have a little jog forward, lay it into my striker. It's like a training exercise. You do that on training. You start with the ball on the halfway line. I want you to pass it into the forward. He's going to lay it off and then take a touch and shoot. There's nobody there. But this is the thing, you know, have you noticed over the last couple of weeks when we've been keeping clean sheets and everyone's been saying our defence is fine and I've stayed quiet? Oh, Vardy. Oh, my God. Maguire, it's like a cheater against a drunk cow. And it's a male cow, because that's bullshit. Vardy just skinned Maguire there. He said, I'd be tempted to say he sent him back to Leicester, but we're playing against Leicester. Sent him back to bloody Sheffield United. That should be 3-1, and that'd be the end of Maguire. Awful. I don't know how Vardy doesn't score. And this is what I mean. People start talking about these clean sheets and saying, oh, we're sorted at the back. This is the truth. This is the truth. Our defence ain't good. Oh, we've been working hard up back. We're doing all right. You're not. You're not good. You're not good at the back at all. You're slow. You're unimaginative. Just getting away with it. Getting away with it, FC, with your bloody park the bus tactics and trying to hit teams on the break. And we've come up against the team today that actually knows how to defend and counter-attack. I think I never really spoke about the defence. I thought they'd done okay recently, but I just think they're so protected. I'm surprised David Attenborough doesn't come on the pitch and said, Maguire and Lindelof are the last shit defenders United, protected in captivity by Fred and Matic and McTominay. They'll soon be costing United relevance. They're protected because they're so bloody slow. We need to buy it though. What I would say is, what coach, when you are losing 2-1 because your midfield is crap, keeps one of the main contributors of that midfield being crap on the pitch and takes off 2 creative players who, with Bruno, could make you get more chances? So he keeps Fred on the pitch, but he takes Pogba and Donny van der Beek off and keeps Fred on the pitch, who cost us the first goal, who couldn't be asked to put a tackle in on the second goal, who's run round like he's playing some sort of weird hide-and-seek game with a blindfold on, just booting the ball anywhere, running around like he's having the time of his life. Fred, to me, looks like a guy who doesn't give a shit, who's basically won a competition to play in midfield for Manchester United and hasn't kicked a ball in his life. And I tell you what, to take Fred off in a game, to keep Fred on in a game like this and take Donny van der Beek off and Paul Pogba off when you are losing 2-1. If we were winning 2-1, I get it. Keep a defensive-minded Pratt on. But to keep Fred on and take Pogba and Van der Beek off when you need to score a bloody goal, you keep him on. What sort of a manager does that? Why would you do that? Like, it's just... And look, what terrifies me is our manager is a legend because he scored the goal that won us the treble. If we lose this game, we're out of the FA Cup. We can't stop Manchester City. We can't stop Man City winning the treble. And also, this guy, he knows the United way. Did he play under Mourinho? Like, has he spent time living with Jose Mourinho? Because I've never seen anything as close to Mourinho football than Mourinho. What is he doing? Why is Fred still on the bloody pitch? We're still trying to play. He's done it again. He's passed it behind Maguire again. He can't pass forward. His brain literally is negative degrees. He gets the ball, he turns sideways. It's always got to be... The fact if Jamie Vardy had scored that chance he should have scored, it would have been... oh, God. Get out. 3-2. 3-1. Iheanacho with 2. Absolutely shit. Don't talk to me about this team being anything other than a load of horse shit. Absolute joke. Who's marking him on the back post? Useless. I tell you what, this is a reality bite. This is a reality bite for people who think Maguire, Lindelof, Fred, McTominay, they are the problem in that team. Awful. Absolutely awful. This is a simple cross to the back post. What's McTominay doing? He thinks he's on a bloody trampoline at an under-10s party. He's just jumping about. Useless, mate. Useless. What is he doing on the back post? Jumping like a bloody prat. What is he doing? Well, that's on McTominay. So basically, we've conceded 3 goals that we can all put on the centre defensive midfielders. Useless. Absolutely useless. Oh, I've fucking had enough. Just absolute prats. And this is on Solskjaer, this is. This is on Ollie. This absolute obsession with crap players and a back 6. If you pick a back 6 right, you will get a lot of clean sheets. But you know what this is? This is like the guy who swims to work every day through shark-infested waters, right? And he keeps doing it, right? And every time he gets to work, the shark just nearly catches him and he goes, up yours, you didn't catch me, did you? And he swims home at night and the shark's like, oh shit, I've missed him again. You missed me, didn't you? But instead of trying a different route or getting a boat, he tries it too many times. And then one time he swims, the shark eats him and he goes, I wonder why I got et. Because you keep doing the same bloody route